Hare Krishna, I'm inserting this in many months, almost a year since I recorded this the introduction. Apologize for the lighting. There'll probably be shadows across my face and light. I don't have the lighting set up properly. I just wanted to get this in quickly. It was just a note that I wanted to say about, as I was making this presentation, I've been researching this for 20-some years, 23 years on this topic. This presentation has been 13 years at least that I've just been working and meditating on this presentation. And as I have, and the main bulk of the presentation is going to be focused from 1977. Actions that took place, Prabhupada's instructions that he gave, and things that took place in 1977. As of this video, which is May of 2021, May of 2021 already, wow. And it's going to be some months longer before I get this up online. But this is 44 years since 1977, since Srila Prabhupada gave instructions. So we're focused, the focus of this presentation is about activities that took place 44 years ago. But yet, as I've been studying this and researching it and writing my scripts, it was all just so like fresh to me. The one word that kept coming up, and that's what I wanted to share with you, was that it was so relevant. It was so relevant for me. Well, why is it relevant for me? Well, personally, I've taken, I'm a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada who took initiation from him directly when he was here in this lifetime. And so my life before I found Srila Prabhupada's books, I found Prabhupada's books in the library in 1970. Before then, that was a different life. It was just a totally different life. It was just lost. My life began when I found Srila Prabhupada's books in the library in 1970. And then when I joined the temple and took initiation in 1973. And when Srila Prabhupada left this world in 1977, that between 70 to 77, especially 73 to 77, that's the center of my life. Because that's when Srila Prabhupada was present in my life in this lifetime. He was present in these books, and then he was present when I joined the temple. So my life centers around them. It's because Srila Prabhupada is the most important and the most relevant. His activities, his teachings are the most relevant things in my life. He is the most relevant person, and his teachings and his, instructions are the most relevant things in my life. So yes, we're discussing things. We're going to be focusing on on what he said, on what took place 44 years ago surrounding this issue and surrounding him and what he said and what he wrote and what the devotees, the GBC did or didn't do or whatever. And so yes, it is so long ago. Like you look at a 1977 car, it's dated, it's outdated. I mean, you can see, you don't even have to look at an old car. It was, a picture that was, of a car this old. You can look at a picture that was taken brand new in 1977 and it's dated. But as I was working on this, it didn't seem dated. Nothing seemed dated. It just seemed fresh. It seemed relevant. And that was the key word I wanted to and at one point, as I was actually recording the video, editing the videos, I was thinking, it's relevant for me, but what about others? And then I realized, well, anyone who's a follower of Srila Prabhupada, who's devoted their life to Srila Prabhupada, who has put Srila Prabhupada, and he has become the center of their life, then yes, this is most relevant for them as well. And that's what I'm making this presentation for, is for the followers of Srila Prabhupada. So I just wanted to say, even though we're dealing with the topic, subject matter that will be focused on 1977, it is still most relevant to us going forward. Because you could look at it, some people say, oh, these things, Okay, so what if the GBC made a mistake? What if they made some mistakes? Water under the bridge 44 years ago. I mean, that's before many devotees were born. I'd say the majority of ISKCON members today is way before they were born. So, what are we talking about here? So that's water under the bridge. And if it was just between, GBC, what he did, and me, that's water under the bridge. But we're talking about Srila Prabhupada, and we're talking about his mission. And he said that his mission, his teachings will last for 10,000 years. Mahaprabhu's mission will last. There'll be a golden age for 10,000 years. That's going to center around Srila Prabhupada, his teachings. So this, in that span of time, 10,000 years, if the GBC got something wrong, and we've been going on the wrong path for 44 years, it is not water under the bridge. We hardly even started on the bridge yet. This bridge is going to go for 10,000 years. We've hardly even taken the first few steps. It is not water under the bridge. Bridge hasn't even really come up yet. So this is most relevant, because if they did make mistakes, and that is what this video will provide evidence, clear evidence, and show that they made grave and documented mistakes. There's hard documentation, hard evidence, and that's part of the presentation that we'll be making. We'll be giving that evidence. And we'll show that they made grave mistakes, and which has set us off on the wrong path now for 44 years. And so once we understand that, we can get back onto the right path. It's not water under the bridge, because the bridge, we've hardly even taken the first step, and it's a very long bridge. So if we know we've gotten a little bit off track, then we can get on track for the rest of the journey, for the rest of Mahaprabhu's mission and that journey, which Srila Prabhupada sent us on. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say, is how relevant this had been to me as I was making it. And once in a while it dawned on me, we're dealing with something that is very old. 44 years, it's a long time ago. I mean, you look at a 1977 car, and it's very dated. So what, hairstyles and things like clothing, and, it's very dated. But not Srila Prabhupada. I could look at a picture of Srila Prabhupada, it's like fresh. And I look at a picture of Lord Chaitanya, it's fresh. I look at a picture of Krishna, it's fresh, 5,000 years ago. Bhagavad Gita is 5,000 years old. Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan mission was started over 500 years ago. So, and those are all relevant to us. What Prabhupada said on this point, on this topic, is most relevant for his mission, for Mahaprabhu's mission, and for us, Prabhupada's followers. So that's what I want to insert here. How relevant this will be, even though we're dealing with very old, something that took place way in the past. It is not water under the bridge. It is not irrelevant. It is most relevant. And be aware of that. I know you will be if you're a Prabhupada follower, but just be aware of that as you're watching this presentation. All right, let's go on to the actual original recording. Thank you.